Hey everyone, how's it going? So what am I working on now? Well, I got that F350, the one with the blown out spark plug that I showed you the coils bouncing around on, and I'm going to be fixing that today. So let's get started on this, and got to get this repaired. I should be able to fix it. It shouldn't be a problem. This motor apparently is only 2 years old, so not sure what happened there. But when you have a situation like this, check all the spark plugs because I guarantee you they started to loosen up for whatever reason. All right, so first off, it had already blown this off, or it was never reinstalled correctly for whatever reason. But usually I just pop that off there. And here's the coil. And let me disconnect it. And the spark plug should be attached to the bottom of it coming out of there. You may not be able to see the threads. Like a lot of times the threads from the cylinder head will get so beaten up out of it that you cannot even see them. Like a lot of times they'll stay like a helicoil if it was like a thread that you pulled out trying to over tighten something, but on these usually nothing's there. It's usually completely gone. So but what we're gonna do is, can we see down in the hole? Let's see. And it's not a whole heck of a lot you can see there. You can just see the top, and yeah, there's nothing left to it. All right. So now what I got to do is I got to make sure that piston's down, and I got to make sure the valves are closed, because you don't want to accidentally hit a valve with the tool when you're doing this job. So let me first try to put a spark plug in this thing, maybe even this one. See if it does anything. If you look closely, you could see how it just beat the end of the grounding strap in place. Because you never know, sometimes it could have just unscrewed itself, but I doubt it very highly. I doubt it very highly. I've actually never seen one do that, but anything's a possibility. So let me get a spark plug. I'm not going to try that one. I'm going to get a regular spark plug and see if it'll go down in a hole there. Oh, and then also, because the coil busted, I got to get this 7mm bolt out to get the rest of the coil out. Luckily, it didn't break the manifold or anything. This is an aluminum manifold. Some of the other ones are plastic manifolds, and I have seen it actually break the plastic on the manifold. But yeah, so let's get cracking. I'm a little bit blown away here. Went to go screw in that spark plug, and it's screwing in. It's the first time I've ever had that happen with a Ford 4654 2-valve or 10-cylinder. Never had that happen before. It's always blown the threads out. So will it achieve torque? I don't know yet. We're going to find out. So let's go ahead and do it. So let me drop here a little bit. Zoom you in a little bit. Like such. All right. Let's see. Let me double check what it calls for torque. Yeah, it calls for 15. So we're going to get this one to 15. And there we go. This is at 15. Let's see if it'll actually torque. Yeah, and it reached torque. Wow. That is a first for me. I have never seen that happen. Wow, that is pretty impressive. It must have just taken the last bit of threads out but left the rest in there. So there's no reason to go ahead and install an insert. But the thing is, I'm going to have to pull all the coils out because I want to check all the spark plugs and make sure they're all tight. Because what I've found in the past is usually they get loose. I've never seen one loosen up and actually unscrew to this extent. Okay, first for me. All right, let me go ahead and let me start checking these. And so this is why I say check. I just pull the coils out. Spark plugs are actually loose. Whenever you have one blow out, check them all. So these first two, yeah, loose. All right, well, let's get them all done. As you can tell, I've run into this before where they're loose. I'd be willing to bet when this motor was assembled, or whoever installed this, I bet you they never torqued the spark plugs. At least they didn't use an impact. Okay, so got all the spark plugs torqued, every single one of them. Tell you what, the 4 and 5 on this side are kind of a nightmare. The two back there, number 5 especially, is really tight. If in case some of you notice, it is a little bit low on coolant. It does have a leak that we have to address next. I'm not going to be the one that fixes that. What it is the oil cooler underneath on this side. I don't know if you can, yeah, you probably can't even see it. Filter's down there. You can just see the top of the filter right there if you look. Anyway, the oil cooler itself is actually leaking coolant, so from the seam. That's the reason the coolant's low, but that will get addressed. So in case you're noticing it, yes, we are aware. So let's start it up. Should be running fine. The AC compressor just kicked on. So yeah, sounds good. All right, I'm happy with that. Shut it down. All right, so basically all I have left to do on this is put the front wheels back on it, so then Jaden can actually work on doing the oil cooler. I take the front wheels off like this so I can let it down, get the front end closer to the ground. Makes my life easier. Makes my life easier for doing stuff like this. But yeah, crisis averted, so customer's gonna be happy. At least we didn't have to do a repair on the head. And like I said, I've done dozens of these repairs over the years. This is the first one I've ever seen where the spark plug didn't pull all the threads out in the process of blowing out of the cylinder head. So, but I grease on my face. Anyway, so that's about it. Hopefully getting something out of my videos. I will have to make a video, I'm sure, again at some point of repairing a spark plug hole that got messed up, but not this time. If you look down in the description, you'll see links to Amazon products that I personally use. If you could give it a click, I'd really appreciate it. Not asking you to buy anything, but it does help me. If you do buy something, it helps me even more. All right, guys, that's about it. There again, hope you got something out of my video. If you did, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, have a great day. Keep wrenching.